Welcome to the podcast. It's Mr. Ish. We're here at Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club, called their clubhouse. A special treat. We got another 10 minutes. You know what that means? A third podcast. That's the way I do it. Everybody got to talk. Everybody participated in this group. I like it. Today we're gonna just a couple of staff members sitting down doing what they do. Let's introduce ourselves. Miss
Emily.
Miss Emily, this is your third podcast. You feel like she's doing it. She's doing it big. Miss Emily, she's from Becca. You don't have to say that you're from Becca, but I just, I tell them. Next,
Vaughn.
Vaughn. How old are you, Vaughn?
18.
18 years old. What do you do here?
Group leader.
We don't care. You're here. You're working. We're happy that you're here. Vaughn is a new hire. His name is the ink in his name is still wet. He just signed the paperwork. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the podcast.
My name is Katie.
Katie, what you took so hey. Hi, Katie. Katie is another intern from Becca. Welcome aboard for the little bit of time you're gonna be here. So how do you guys feel so far? Let's start with the interns because they've been here just a few weeks, or as I would say, a couple of paychecks. So we can start with you. So how do you feel so far working in this environment with children? Could you please have a seat? Thank you. Appreciate you. How do you feel?
I feel good.
What have you learned so far from interacting with the children, with the members?
Gotta be straightforward with them.
Yeah. Oh, that's in life. I mean, people don't like to get lied to. People don't like to be be around the bush. Don't promise them something you can't give them. That I could tell you. That's why I never say I'm gonna buy you ice cream, because they'll remember that, and they'll be like, Mr. Ish, remember 2.5 years ago you said you're gonna buy me icy, and they'll remember that. What about you? Well, you stay. So what's something that you've learned, something you picked up in the short time you've been here working with the members?
Patience.
Patience. Oh, yeah, you gotta have a lot of patience. I gotta have patience for you. Then you gotta have patience for the kids. Then the parents gotta have patience for the kids too. So it's a lot of patience. You gotta deal with a lot of things, which is gonna help you when you guys get a real job, and when you guys go to college, and when you hang around people that supposedly don't like you and are talking tea about you and all that crap. So you're gonna have to learn how to be patient. If you're driving in New York City, you better be patient because there's always potholes and people and traffic and all that stuff. I'm very patient. What about you, sir? You've been here the longest now. He's been here probably a couple of days before you guys. I don't know. How long you been working? Well, you did the internship first, right? And
Yeah, I've been here for like a good 5 years already.
How could he be for 5? He's been but we don't count the members as employees. You never got a check. You ever get paid for 5 years?
You're right. I guess.
So it doesn't matter then. Until you don't get a paycheck, you're not a staff member, and this is your first paycheck coming along from being a staff.
Yeah.
You were an intern before. You got a little check from the government. That's nice, but now you're a staff member. Now there's a different responsibilities.
Yeah, there is.
Before you was shadowing somebody, and with a group. Now you have your own group, so it's totally different. Right. So, what have you learned from working your short time here?
That all the kids are different.
That's very true. All the kids are different. We have to have patience, and everyone should be treated different. I mean, we're all different. Even the employees are different. And one of the things I know from the years I've been here, I think it's about 10 now, 10 or 11, is everything that you guys said. Also, the way you speak to people goes a long way. So if you're a person that's always screaming at people, it's not going to work in this environment. People don't like to get screamed at. You don't like to get screamed at. Kids don't like to get screamed at. So it goes by having your tone, especially us as male, that we have, maybe a little louder and scarier to people. If you lower your tone a little bit, then it just becomes easier for them to listen to, and you don't come off as aggressive. We also don't know what goes on at home. You understand? They could have somebody that's always screaming at them. So when you're here, you want to be a little more calm. You want to be as much as understanding as possible. So how's those checks looking, though? The checks are looking all right?
Could be a
Okay.
little better.
Looking
I mean,
real
it,
good.
my check would be a little better, and I'm probably I probably have a good salary. Let's put it that way, and definitely my check could be a little better. I know I told you guys this question before. Um, what's the first thing you did with your little paycheck?
Like the recent one we just got.
Well, it won't be your first paycheck. That's your second paycheck.
Yeah,
Um,
that
That
was
was my
the one.
first.
That was the first paycheck. Or
No,
was your
That was my first.
was
okay,
like
so
my
let's go with you.
second.
What you did with your first paycheck? How
Shopping.
you went shopping? Okay, you bought yourself a couple of things,
Glad.
and you're a teenager. You want to get yourself right. I understand that. Anything else you did with it? A little savings, something? Do you want to listen to the podcast Money
I already
Matters?
have like.
I'm saying you gotta listen to that podcast Money Matters. The little
I've
kids are
been
saving money.
saving though.
Okay, so you
I
put
like-
you put a little aside. You put a little $50
Yeah.
aside, a little $100 aside. Okay. Anything else? Anything special that you did with the money?
I'm gonna give my mom some money.
You didn't give it her yet.
Not yet because I haven't taken out the ATM.
All right. You definitely took it out to go shopping. So why you didn't take care of your mother first?
No, I can't.
Don't
take
give me
it
no
out.
excuses.
Yeah.
Give me no excuses. You should have said, be like, you know what? There's this much in there. Let me take out a little C note for mom and throw it in a little card or a little pillow and be like, mommy, here you go. It goes a long way. We'll go Emily first. You probably got a couple of paychecks. So, what you did with your money?
Okay, my recent one.
I see that you didn't do your nails. I can see that.
You wanna pay them?
Your nails
You
are
wanna
busted.
pay
Now
them?
you're working
You wanna
lady
pay
now.
them?
You're
You
working.
wanna pay them?
So what's one of the first things you did with your money?
Okay, so I gave my mom some money.
You gave her money, or you don't be lying to me.
I
Don't make me call your mother. I got her number. So you gave your mom a couple of dollars. She felt good about that.
Yeah, I went shopping with her.
Okay, you went
And I
shopping.
went more shopping. And I went more shopping.
Okay, so you were just shopping.
We went
Shopping.
shopping.
And I went shopping
Oh,
with
then you
her.
went shopping with her. Also, you're
Yeah. And I went
alternating.
shopping yesterday with her again.
Yeah.
Okay.
We went, like 2 days
And we went
straight.
to McDonald's today.
And I could tell you something that y'all didn't do. You didn't buy me no Swedish fish. You didn't get me nothing
We
for
got
getting you
we
this
got
beautiful
next
job.
paycheck.
What's going on? What did you do with your money? How you spending it?
To be honest, I did not give my mom money.
Okay, he's keeping it. He's keeping it
Damn.
100. That's what we say
Whenever
here.
she
Okay.
asks me for money is when I give it to her.
Okay, so you wait for her to ask.
Yeah.
I mean, some people do that.
I didn't waste the first check for like the first week.
You
'Cause
didn't
I
touch
get
it
paid
at
every
all?
2 weeks, so for the first week I didn't waste money until the second week, and I only wasted money on lunch.
Okay. Well, you should buy yourself lunch, and then you'll save even more money. If you're a person that eats sandwiches or whatever, then just buy
Nah.
some cold cuts and then you eat a sandwich. If you eat a salad like me, I bought a salad. It was $11. I could have bought lettuce, tomatoes, avocados, and I could have ate for 3 days if I would have bought all that stuff and done it myself. So, but I was, I just didn't feel like doing it this morning. So, I got a little salad. So saving money. Are you saving any money?
Yeah.
Is there a purpose for your saving? Like you trying
To
to
have one
you're
I
trying to
don't.
get a car? You trying to buy the new Jordans? What you trying to do?
Nah, it's just to save.
Okay, that's a good reason. Save for a rainy day, because what this whole pandemic has told me that you never know when it's gonna be a rainy day, and when that rainy day came, I only had a certain amount of money in that bank account, and everything got shut down, and they got real quick. Real quick. They usually say to save. I mean, you guys don't have to do this. You're a little younger, but they usually say to have at least 3 to 6 months saved. So that means 3 rents, 3 car notes, 3. At least that much. And even doing that, that's a lot of money for me, because I have cars and rent and all that stuff. But for you guys, if you see that you're spending, 100 on your phone, 100 on lunch, and probably 300 looking good, shopping and stuff like that, then you should be saving $500 a paycheck, and it's hard. What was the first surprise? Because I know a lot of people thought they were gonna get paid every week. Was that a surprise for you guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, a little low. People were like, I just finished. Like I did payroll. They were like, what's my money? I was like, you don't get paid today. Like
And it's
that.
also like when you waste, like when I got my first paycheck, I wasted all my money, and then I realized I was gonna get paid like in 2 to 3 weeks. I was like,
Yeah, so
it
you know
was
what?
so
You know what?
annoying.
Time management. Now you have to do money management.
yeah.
Mostly everybody in America gets paid every 2 weeks or every 15 days. So that means we get paid on the 15th and the 30th. That's it. Twice a month. That means that If you have a car, you better have gas money for 2 weeks. You better, and then in between all that stuff, you still got to pay rent. So you got to manage. If you're paying the rent, and your last, let's say you get a check that's $800, your second check, right? On the 30th, you get $800 check, but your rent is $1,200. Where you gonna get the rest of that money? So what you have to do is save 6 from your first one, 6 from the second one, and make it work. I said, so money management is a big deal. And if you guys are ever interested in going to college, oh my God, the stories I could tell you. You're gonna have $1, you're gonna have $3, and you're gonna make the best $3. You're gonna save that. You're gonna buy. You don't know what shopping is until you only have $3. You know, ramen noodles, you will walk a mile and a half because they got a whole box for $2, as opposed to buying 3 for $1 somewhere. You will learn how to braid people's hair to get extra money. You will learn how to do nails. You will learn all the little side jobs. You will learn how to do these things to get extra money, because it's serious out there. Everybody hungry too, and everybody want to party. Everyone want to go out, and between all of y'all might have $10. So it's really hard out there. That's one thing with college. You get friendly quick, because if you got $2 and your mother's always bringing you tuna fish, and you know the DJ, then we're friends, because that means that you rocking. She got tuna fish, and he's gonna get me in the club. So we're best friends right here. We're besties, as they would say, and you learn from each other. And if he could tighten up somebody's hair, it is what it is. You gotta get it tightened up. $2 haircuts, and then he get his little money for the football game or whatever he does. Or maybe he'll play video games for money. I don't know.
Yeah,
you could do that. All right, well. Welcome to the staff, for those that are going to be here a little longer than others. And I'm looking at both of you, because one of y'all is going to get fired. I know that. I've been saying that for a while. Somebody's getting fired in this place.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be me.
That's it. That's all. That's the only answer that it's not going to be you. And remember, go to school on time. If not, I'm not going to give you no hours at work. All right, guys, we're out of here.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Check. Check.
My interns love me, and my interns hate me. Both of them.